I have a tendency to forget things sometimes, so before I forget it, let me hasten to say Happy New Year to everyone. This is a video that sort of recaps the past year, 2025, of some of the highlights, if you will, of what we've done and what we've tried to share with you throughout this year. I hope that you enjoy this. And let me take this opportunity to share with you why I began a YouTube channel. We began this channel about 2 years ago. At that time, I felt inspired by the Lord that once I got to 5,000 subscribers, I would share with you guys a book that I wrote and was inspired to write, I believe, in 2015. The book was published in 2018. It's by the same name, Sawdust and Sweat. So I'm looking for a printer. There's about 2,000 or so copies in circulation, and I'm out of copies. I've got to get more copies made. But as soon as I get those available, we'll be making it available to you, and I'll be telling you how you can get a copy of that. And I tell you what, after putting this together, it's no wonder I'm a little bit tired. All right, here goes. I appreciate your support. But that sure makes it look like real concrete. And you know, I hadn't thought about it. Somebody's probably going to ask, well, why are you just not using a beam, a solid beam? Absolutely. A man can use a solid beam if he wants to. But like I said, these timbers have been laying over there for 5 years. And I think it's time we put them to good use. Jump over to the other side and cut these posts off wherever we want them. We got our beam set on the back side. We got it laid off. We know where our rafters are going to go. Didn't get finished, but I got a good bit done, I think. Hey, listen, I'll see you in the morning. You know, from a distance, you can make almost anything look good. Well, you get up here and you don't have a hammer. Just shoot straight with you, and I usually do. The thing that's so exciting to me is, just a few days ago, there was some logs that were laying in the woods. My neighbor was wanting them moved because he had to drop them on his neighbor's, next door neighbor's yard. We got them out of the woods, pulled them out. The tree had been cut for probably a year. 4 or 5 days ago, I guess it is, maybe 6. We put them on this Woodland Mills bandsaw, used a lap siding attachment, and made some lap siding out of them. They're ash. Subscribe button. Listen, just pretend that button means a supporter of the channel, not a subscriber, but a supporter. You won't get a bill in the mail. There won't be no subscription fee or nothing. And you don't have to worry about tracking because the world's already tracking you. It would help the channel and I'd appreciate it. That totally is not right. That's pretty, isn't it? Well, unfortunately, the kid's probably gonna need a buggy. Ever have one of those Monday mornings where you've got a list? That's not everything, but that's what I could think of while I was sitting there writing, and then when I got here I started thinking some other things. Working on getting this fascia up here. You know, you don't know what's behind you and you don't want to run over something, you know what I'm saying? Thought I'd help him out a little bit this morning. He's gone to get some gravel. May check back with him this afternoon, see if I need to do anything else. Now, I got it on start. So but we let this field rest last year. I wouldn't be surprised if it rests again this year, but at least we got the grass cut up. My wife's wanting to plant a few things. So, Lord willing, time permits, that's what we're gonna do. It does great for a garden if I get a seed in the ground. We'll get a few things planted.
left, and you go up, and it's going to be your second right. Be the fourth one on your right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
What's your name?
Ireland.
Ireland. Thank you.
You're very
Bye
welcome.
now.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Shay.
Shay?
And Shelly.
Hey, Shelly. These guys are camp hosts.
Okinichi State Park.
I'm Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
You
I'm
are?
Dorothea.
Hey, good to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah.
Thank you for coming in and visiting with us.
Thank you.
Here.
What's the single greatest thing about working at a state park for you?
Oh, you get to come into the park every day, embrace nature, and then you have an opportunity just to meet fantastic people such as yourself. And it's just every day new people coming in. You get to know their families, particularly the children.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
I love meeting the children.
Right. What model is this?
77.
77. Looks like you did a good job on it.
Yeah, stroked it to a 383.
Is this your ride?
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's sweet. Hey, good talking to you guys. Y'all have a good evening. There and grafted all the way around that cedar limb up there. And of course, what's a state park trip without a little breakfast going down? And I think I'll be good to go. If everything fits. I got my drawing here, like I hope it will. I'm making this little video for two reasons. First reason is, a lot of us, when something breaks, first thing we do is we jump on the jungle web and we start trying to find what's broke and how much it's going to cost, and then we order it and we put it on. And we don't stop to think, hey, maybe that's something I can fix. That's not a good thing.
It looks like it's already releasing from that bushing right
Is that
there.
right?
You see the crack on it
You can't even begin to imagine how much better that's going to be than setting logs on that.
Oh, I can tell you. Whew.
That's just going to be a big help. That's it. So nice to not have that slop. So the dam And that side over there is not near the difficulty as this side. So I would say that I'm definitely over halfway. Should be able to finish up in the morning. But you know, this video here is not about weed eating or heads trimming grass or whatever. It's really about words of wisdom, as if I had any. Well, I sort of do, because I know that there's a few folks not quite as long as the tooth and me that watch my channel, and I appreciate your support and appreciate you watching. But if you'd let me, I'd just like to share a couple of things about life, couple of things that I've learned. Work, that's a good thing. Shouldn't be allergic to it, shouldn't be afraid of it, should actually actively be involved in it. God made us to work, and we're going to sleep best at night when we're tired, when we lay our head down. As much as you might even love to work, and some of us do, we all do well if we keep the core things, the core priorities of life in order. Number one, we ought to put God first, because He's made us and He has a plan for us. And all the good things that He wants to do for us and in us and through us, but He must be and wants to be first in our life. Second comes our family. You know, before we get so wrapped up in work, which is a very serious possibility for many of us, because I mean, we are hunter-gatherers. We want to take care, we want to provide for the needs of our family, and that's a good thing. And work provides that paycheck where we can provide things for our family. But if you ask our family what did they rather have, things or us, almost to a person, every one of them would say, I want you, Dad, or I want you, Mom. I don't know if we realize it or not, but as moms and dads, and primarily I'm talking to the dads because that's mostly who watches my channel, none of us, I don't think, really realize how much we mean to our kids and how much they look up to us, and they want to please us, and they want to be admired by us. And in a lot of ways, they want to emulate us, whether we want them to or not. I don't ever remember regretting any time that I took off from work to go to a ball game or a gymnastics or whatever it is my kids were involved in. You see, here's a problem in our society today. There's so many distractions and so many busyness of life things that has caused us to ignore what's going on in our children's lives. And we don't even know what that phone, what that computer, what they have in their hand and what's being done there. We don't even know what they're being taught in school. We don't know the books that they're reading. And so, I tell you, I don't envy young parents today, but I will tell you this. You need to guard like a hawk who your kids run around with, who their teachers are, what their books are, what they're looking on the phone. I mean, we didn't, all this computer stuff when our kids was little, it wasn't there. Now, as they got in the teenage years, yeah, it was there. And we probably didn't do as good a job as we should have in monitoring it. Because I guess we were naive and didn't know, but you know what this world is. And so, I'm not, I guess what I'm trying to do is just encourage you to keep on being a good mom and keep on being a good dad. and be there for your kids and all that stuff. And you hear it 1,000 times. You hear it all your life. I had one fellow write me one time, and I had said something about my mom and dad. And he wrote me and he said, I wished my daddy loved me. And boy, that ripped at my heart. And I wrote him back and conferred with him 3 or 4 times, and then I lost touch with him. But I hope something I could have said to him maybe helped him. It's a tough world out there. Dads, you're the first line of defense. Guard them with your life. This work, yeah, we have to do it. But the work of our family, that's the real stuff of life. This is the lady's situation. But we're gonna get it, Lord willing. All right, so we're just consolidating this pile. I'll get you back here in a few minutes, I hope, so don't forget.
Our game plan is best game plan now. Is we got pretty much I bought most of the metal out of it.
Price for a long time down towards that building.
Very welcome.
I want you to have dollars for gas and use of whatever. And,
No, it's all taken care of. Don't
and
worry.
she said, Grandma, you tell them, you give them my number and let me write you a check and put it in the mail.
No, it's not about money whatsoever. We're just trying to help
I'm
you.
sorry for you.
Don't apologize.
All this labor.
You would burn all up. Be gone.
Did you see? I got 2 sons and a daughter, and they passed away in the last 4 years.
Wow.
I miss them. My husband been gone 10 years.
Yeah,
all my
he
brothers
knew
and
Lester.
sisters.
He knew Lester.
Okay.
We knew you too, but
Yeah, gone 10 years. 10 years. We miss them. We miss them. Miss them.
I believe I need to pull them out just a little bit. That's the neat thing about this grill. Timber was cut on this land in the early 80s. So what's that, 45, almost 50 years ago. Anyway, there was a large tree, and this tree's grown up out of this tree. It's probably a 100-foot poplar. To put a snuts block over here on this beech tree. That's what I might do. I'm gonna try to get that. My wife is still in recovery at home, and I'm still taking care of her, so I don't know how quick I'm gonna be able to get on it. Well, I didn't see that happening, but that's okay. right here is a fairly common problem. What I'm going to do for you today, free of charge, I'm going to take this situation and make it new. Boy, that is rotten. Trust me on this. I stay as close as I can into that straight line, just like we wanted it.
Float my way across the great divide and be buried in you. I've been looking for.
So here's what your steps sort of look like when you get your nose boards on. So there we go, guys. With a little bit of work and fortunately a sawmill, we was able to tear out the old, boy that is rotten, and put in the new.
I've been looking far and wide for what I gotta prove, and putting peaks in my rear view. Well, it's
I think they turned out right nice. Now, I made these a little bit shorter than my standard 33-inch height, because my friend's a little bit shorter than I am, but I think they're at 32 inches. But anywho, I think they're gonna be all right. We got a little bit of an issue here. If you come down to fishing, we're not gonna be able to get on this boardwalk here over to the island. Well, you can get on it, but you're liable to go through it. What I'm thinking is, may be wrong. You know, we were just going to place some boards and all was going to be good. We got bigger issues than I thought. So the bottom line is, I'm just going to get everything off, make me a walkway on this side, work on, get this joist replaced, whatever I got to do, then jump over to the other side. So that's the plan.
Oh yeah. It had just a little bit in it.
I just wish they'd hurry up and get me dug out. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Isn't it such a beautiful day out?
Oh, you never eat bear meat before?
Never had any bear meat.
You never ate it before?
We're going to eat it now.
Wait, and you were filming?
Yeah, that's what my YouTube channel's about.
Wow. What is your channel called?
I can't remember.
You can't remember? You got a YouTube channel and you can't remember it?
Nope.
As I eat my mamba, this is the driveway that we came down off a little single lane road. The house is down there. There's a few of them. Up there, go up that way, there's no house. This is just a dead end. But you gotta pull your vehicle up here, back in there, and then you can get back on the roadway. If your gut's telling you don't do it, then you definitely shouldn't do it. I almost killed the guy. 90% of the stuff in the woods that's hung up in a tree and you don't see it will kill you. It's obviously because you don't know what you're doing. Gravity, Mother Nature, and a ton of weight. Don't do it. If this doesn't go right, what's gonna happen? You're never gonna outrun that. We may be able to start an airplane, but can we fly it? 99% of landowners would be okay with that. This is also one of these trees that could barber chair on in a heartbeat.
What you've relayed to me, thanks for sharpening my saws and teaching me some things. And I love watching your channel. I've learned a lot. I'm still learning. You're going to go far. Well, and, love your family. And God bless you, bud.
I can say I've definitely learned a lot from you, just from the couple of days of working with you and from some of your videos as well. So,
thank you.
Pocket squares.
All right.
Big pencils.
I made a mess. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. Got an unusual situation. It might be something maybe some of you guys have encountered. I never have. It's hot as blazes. This is going to be a good opportunity, a good time to work on this little project. Down here at the pond, you can see where I can mow over here on this side, and I used to be able to mow on this side up till about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a spring has sprung. Hit it right there.
We were 1 hit away.
It's been a few weeks since I did a garden update. Partially, we've been busy, we've been traveling, and we've had some logistical things to take care of. But I want to take just a minute, if you got a second, and I'll just go over a few things that where the garden is and where we think it's going to go. Looks like the sunflowers are about ready to pop out. Green beans, we've had about 5 good helpings. We're not freezing any green beans this year, but we've been feeding the family off of them. We've still got flowers, so we're probably going to get at least 1 more good crop off the green beans. We planted some snap peas, but planted them too late, but I still think they're going to make it. And then in the middle there, my wife had a sweet potato she wanted me to plant, so I stuck that in the ground for her. Green beans are doing well, have been doing well. I think we're going to have some cantaloupe, okra, sweet chilies, of course tomatoes. We've had tomatoes out to Wahoo. These little Tabasco chilies, they're my favorite. Now they're hot. An old man going a lone highway came at the evening cold and gray to a chasm vast and deep and wide, through which was flowing a sullen tide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The sullen stream had no fear for him. But he turned when safe on the other side, built a bridge to span the tide. Old man, said a fellow pilgrim near, you are wasting your strength with building here. Your journey will end with the ending day. Never again will pass this way. You've crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build this bridge at evening tide? Builder lifted his old gray head. Good friend, in the path that I have come, he said, followeth after me today a youth whose feet must pass this way. This chasm that has been naught to me, to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in the twilight dim. Good friend, I built this bridge for him. I'd like to get this out without making too big of a mess, but it may not happen. See if we can do this without. Ain't that a neat trick? He said, well, it's showing discontinued. I don't know. What do you think? Side panel out to find that line, but may have to. There's what I was looking for. I think we're ready to throw some diesel to it. You want me to go over and shoot it? Yeah, I did what you said. I heated it up some more. Then with that long pipe and having it secured with that bar through there. But yeah, I mean, once I got it, I heated it twice. Once I got it heated the second time, then it just, you know, you just felt it slip.
Probably nothing. If you want to put a bar on that, just to make sure, but I believe we'll tighten that. We should just bump it, make sure. Let's see if this got to go.
Yeah. It probably would work a little bit better. Now, how are we going to get this thing out? There is no way. It looks a little bit sketchy. So what we have here is a serious cylinder leak. That's not what's supposed to be happening. Yeah, the kid hit his hand, okay? Go on it. You reckon the black ants like mimosa? It just wasn't exhaling like it should have. All right, that's good. That's good, bud. That's good.
Thank you.
Good job. You fishing or catching?
I'm searching.
You're searching.
I'm trying to get something.
You ain't got one yet, huh?
No, sir. There's plenty of turtles out there.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's better than sitting at the house, you know?
Oh, yeah, I do know.
Yeah, beautiful day.
Hey.
We came out last week. I caught 7. Nice one, but we were inside the park. My buddy over here, he claims he get the biggest ones outside the gate, so I'm trying.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna give it much more.
gonna make us a work table. That's too nice for a shop table. Saw blade right in the center of that. Bingo, bango, done. Something like that. Wonder if it's level. I think it was just about 3 weeks ago, I started getting into this ash. Over here on the Woodland Mills, HN 130 Max. Cut off some slabs, milled up some 1x and some 2x. The kid's been wanting a bench to do mechanicking work on. Hadn't had that and hadn't had time to build one. Got a little window of opportunity. You watched us through the process of building this table. Now I put a little Danish oil on it. This is 36.5 inches. Main thing is it's solid, it's level, and I think it looks right nice too. Well, I don't have a plan. relatively speaking. That tree looks funny now, don't it? Sort of like that. 1 foot, a little over 2 feet, a little over 24 inches. Pop has to come in and inspect, make sure everything's copacetic. I'm getting my money's worth. How we're doing? My son, he's in what you might call a career change. He and his bride and their 2 kids moved in with us. We got a little apartment that we're trying to fix up. We got to have a place to put his stuff. So Dad has been moving stuff, cleaning this side of the shop out for him to get all my scaffolding and shelves. We'll get that moved out, get the firewood moved somewhere. Going to be framing this up. Going to put a couple of windows in it. I think we're going to put lap siding. And I'll show you in a minute when we take it outside. So we've started on closing in this end of the shop. So what all do y'all keep on the yard here? Where do you think this DEF thing is going?
9 times out of 10, when you see a truck in here.
And you're right off 95, right?
Right off at 95.
Done.
Between exit 77 and 75 if you need anything. Okay. Make somebody feel better.
Yeah. It's my privilege today to meet Johnny. Johnny, good to see you.
Nice to meet you, Stephen.
Yeah, I brought Johnny a Christmas present. He doesn't know it. Or was you wanting just boards?
Just anything. I just wanted it because you was making it.
You didn't care.
I didn't care.
I was a little surprised. You know where you're going? That lamb wanted to come back and get me there. I didn't need to touch that, but I did. I make a lot of mistakes, but that's not one of them.
are up.
Gonna have enough side?
And I've got enough to do this, and I've got 4 pieces there for us to figure out how you're going to do the top.
Oh, I got that figured out. Looks good. Looks like a door opening. Sweet. Got an opening for the door. Got a little siding on. All we need now is a couple of doors. We're ready to start using this. So if you stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. I realize it was pretty lengthy, but hey, I probably left out 50% of the videos and that we produced this year. And I know I left out a whole lot of stuff that we did, but maybe this was a little bit of a taste, and I enjoyed watching it, and I hope you did. And Happy New Year again, and looking forward to 2026, and hope that we'll have something worthy of your time. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.